Hey guys, Xaryu here, and today I'm recording a quick update video for Fire Mage. I might look at Frost Mage and Arcane as well, predicting what essences are going to be good and what spec I'm playing for Fire, Arcane, and Frost. So mainly the spec and the talents and the PvP talents are going to be the same as my last 8.15 videos, but in 8.2 the main thing that changed is the essences. That's what I want to take a quick look at. But I've been playing a good amount of Fire. Still seems really strong. I've been playing the same exact build: Searing Touch, Shimmer, Incanter's Flow, Flame On, Ring of Frost, Living Bomb, and Meteor. I haven't been doing a ton different from this. I've been keeping this mainly the same. I'm trying to think if there's any considerations here. I just want to touch on it since I have entire videos on this already. Maybe Pyromaniac instead of Searing Touch if you want. And I would really keep the rest the same pretty much in every situation. I have seen people saying, talking about Kindling. I wouldn't really recommend it. Living Bomb, I get a lot of questions. Why do you go Living Bomb if you don't ever use it? It's because the other two break CC. And yeah, that's about it. As far as the trinket choice, still Gladiator's Medallion. You pair it with Temp Shield. Pretty basic. G Pyro, Tinder, and Temp Shield, usually what I'm still locking in. However, I think you could replace Tinder with Controlled Burn and 2s. I think you could potentially... We got a sub there. Perfect. Thank you for the sub. We could maybe replace Kleptomania with Temp Shield or Klept with Tinder when fighting Restoration Druids. But other than that, same build for 8.2. So a lot of you guys will be like, okay, good. Whew, relieved to hear that. At least I know I'm playing the right specs. That's what I've been playing. So the main thing, and why a lot of you probably clicked on this video, is the new essence. What is the most OP essence? For me, I think Fire Mage, the most OP essence so far. Keep in mind, I'm recording this just like a day or two after the patch. I've been doing some arenas, some skirmishes, some ranked arenas. And the best one that I've found so far is Memory of Lucid Dreams. This thing is bonkers, crazy, insane. Rank 1, Memory of Lucid Dreams. The major power clears your mind and attunes yourself with the Heart of Azeroth, increasing your Fire Blast recharge rate by 100% for 12 seconds. That's incredible, right? That means you're going to be able to Fire Blast every 3.9 or 4 seconds with the trait Flame On, because it reduces the cooldown anyway. So you have Flame On, reducing the CD, and then you have Memory of Lucid Dreams. When you pop it, 2-minute cooldowns, reducing the CD. What's really nice about this is that it synergizes really well with Combustion, right? Combust, Memory of Lucid Dreams at the same time, and then you'll all of a sudden be able to Fire Blast, Fire Blast, Pyroblast, Fire Blast, Pyroblast. Your next Fire Blast will come up, then you can Pyro again. From here, you might have a Globalist Scorch or to Spell Steal or whatever, then you'll have another Fire Blast and then another Pyro. It extends your burst, it makes it harder, you'll be able to burst for longer. It's just incredible. So that it just seems so OP for this. The passive reduces or your spells and abilities have a chance to refund 50% of your Fire Blast, so like the charge, which is incredible to get even more Fire Blast. So I'm like, nice. I didn't even read the passive at first. The major is so good I would run it without the passive, but the minor also heals you. So then in something like Rogue Mage 2s, it's just like amazing. Like Lucid Dreams is almost topping my healing charts for Fire Mage as well and Rogue Mage 2. So you all of a sudden have this heal, you have this consistency, you have this way to actually top yourself without a healer, and then all of your spells and abilities have a chance to refund half of a Fire Blast charge as well. This one seems like by far the best one that I've been playing with. I quickly do, for everyone watching this video, just want to just brief the other one, just take a quick look. Thinking what I might be okay. Crucible of Flame could be okay once you start upgrading it, once it starts hitting really hard, but I don't think it doesn't seem like it would outvalue Lucid Dreams. Although once you get the second stack up, the third stack up, and then you maybe with the major power from the next rank of Concentrated Flame now burns the target for additional damage, wow, could be good. So that could be good later on once we start upgrading it. By the way, just as a little asterisk on all of this, once we start discovering a metagame and once we start upgrading the necklace, a lot of this could change. This is just my first thoughts going into the patch with what we have right now. By the way, also for Lucid Dreams, very easy to get it. You just have to have follower level 3 in the new zone Nashatar to actually unlock it. It's just a super easy quest. So boom. Blood of the Enemy. yeah, a lot of people are excited about this one. I feel like I'm not that excited about it. For a Fire Mage, you gain 25% crit against a target for 10 seconds. I don't know. Condensed Life doesn't seem very good. I just want to mouse over this though so you guys can see all of them. Conflict and Strife is a PvP talent. Very interesting. You actually get Temp Shield, right? So in a sense, it makes it so you don't need to take Temp Shield, which unlocks another PvP talent. So now you could go Flame Cannon. You could go Controlled Burn. You could go Klepto. I do believe you can change your necklace trait in the starting room of an arena. So what you could do with this trait is when you're fighting Restoration Druids, put Temp Shield in your neck and then play Klepto, and that could be really good, right? Something to mess around with or to think about, that you can change kind of your necklace based on what you're playing and then change your traits as well. It gives you a little bit more customization, which I like. That's great. I don't know if it's worth losing Lucid Dreams, though. The constant getting those Fire Blast charges back, the constant healing that you're getting, seems hard to lose Lucid Dreams for this, but maybe it'd be okay. It seems to me I would rather just replace Tinder or GPI. We got another sub. I'm live streaming, by the way. Another sub, Twista. Thanks for the 10 months, my man. We got Essence of Focusing Iris. Okay, so this is another one that could be good based on how much damage it does later on. 1.6 second cast, 1.5 minute cooldown, 93,000 fire damage to all enemies within you, in front of you for 2.4 seconds. You could combo this with the same time as a meteor and combustion, and all of a sudden it's so much damage. At the same time, if it's not dealing as much damage to actually kill someone, then all of a sudden you're just trying to get this crazy one-shot off that never actually happens, and if it does, you don't get it anyway, kind of like a Glacial Spike that's not very good. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It really depends on how hard it's hitting. This one's interesting, and I haven't tested it. Obviously, I don't have it unlocked because the patch just came out, but it brings down a beam, and any aberration struck by the beam is stunned for 3 seconds. I've heard that it only works in PvE. If that's the case, then it's not good in arenas, obviously. But if it does work in PvP as a stun, that would be insane. But I've heard it doesn't actually work as a stun in PvP, unfortunately. But if it does work as a stun, this might actually be better than Memory of Lucid Dreams to do an aberration into a go, or to do a stun into a poly, or to a Ring of Frost, or extra CC. That'd be crazy. But I don't know if it works that way. I'll have to test that out. Ripple in Space. Okay, so I saw Sea-Doo actually using this yesterday. 1 minute cooldown, you use the item or the necklace or the ability, and it relocates you after 4 seconds. So you have to preemptively use it. You can't use it while stunned or while CC'd, but if you preemptively use it at a good time, all of a sudden as a healer, you can get away from very, very scary situations. If you know you're about to get swapped to, you pop this, you move right you pop it at the target location, you get stun kitty bombed by a rogue mage, boom, you poured out, gone, you're safe just from this one ability. What I like about this, what I love about this, is that it takes a lot of preemption, right? That preemptive thought means you can do a lot of outplay with it, but if you it's not inherently good, right? It's not good within itself. You have to make it good by the play, and I love that. I love abilities like Temp Shield that you have to preemptively use, like Alter Time where you have to use it at a good spot. This Ripple in Space talent, super, super cool for a healer. For a mage, I doubt it's going to be what you're going to play, because you already have 2 blinks, you have a lot of mobility, you have the block, but it's still very interesting. Unbound Force, unleash the forces within the heart of Azeroth, causing shards of Azerite to strike your target for 9,374 fire damage over 2 seconds. This damage is increased if it crits. I guess it's just really depending on how hard these are actually hitting, how you can combo it. Maybe, right? There might be builds where it's just like, okay, I'm going to go all the talents that actually give me all this damage with the passive abilities and actually just get a lot of damage out. It doesn't seem like the greatest to me. Maybe more of a PvE choice here. This one's interesting. Your spells and abilities have a chance to activate combustion for 25% of its base duration. Minor reduces the cooldown of combust by 14.7%. What I immediately thought of when I saw Vision of Perfection is looking at pairing it with like Kindling or pairing it with Firestarter. Then all of a sudden your combustions have like no cooldown and you're getting random combustions. You're just combusting the entire game. Is that good? I don't know, right? Like, I feel like for PvP, you need these scripted goes. The random chance isn't going to help you that much. For Mage Rogue, It could maybe be good for Mage Lock. It might be better for PvE. It's interesting, though. There might be builds where you just get almost a 0 cooldown combustion, and that's an interesting kind of thought there. I don't know if it's going to be used, though. And then we have World Vein Resonance, 1 minute cooldown. Concentrate energy into the heart of Azeroth, immediately causing 2 lifeblood shards to erupt. That grant you and other allies primary stat. Doesn't seem that good, but we'll have to see kind of how it plays out in the metagame. Every 18 to 25 seconds, a life shard blood erupts from the nearby ground for 12 seconds. This does not seem great, right? You're moving around in PvP a lot. It's going to be hard to really take a lot of use of this talent. I feel like it's not the play. So what I'm most excited about, just to sum it up, TLDR, you didn't watch the last 10 minutes, listen to this. Lucid Dreams, Fire Mage, thumbs up. I'm excited about it. The stun from Purification Protocol, if it's actually a stun. Pog, if it doesn't work in PvP, obviously not great. Conflict and Strife, the temp shield, sometimes you can maybe take it. Fighting Resto Druids or things where you want 4 PvP talents. And and the combustion going to really low cooldown could maybe be good later on, especially when we get more and more minor powers. So cool. That's Fire. I haven't played as much Frost and as much Arcane, but I just quickly, I just want to like brief you guys. I want to tell you like, okay, I jumped to the patch 8.2 Xaryu. What do I do? All right. So for Frost, the changes, there weren't a ton of changes, but Frost did get a mastery buff. So the mastery is a bit stronger than it was before. I'm playing the same exact build. Frozen Touch, actually, instead of Ebon Bolt, I have been playing a bit more. I can't change it right now because I'm in Najatar. But I have been playing Frozen Touch instead of Ebon. A bit more consistency, a bit more procs, instead of the burst from Ebon Bolt, which I like. I'm still been running with Deep Shatter, Contrary to Coolness, and Temp Shield. Deep Shatter is just so good with that consistent pressure. Keep shattering with Ice Nova, Flurry, and Pet Nova, and Normal Nova. So many ways to shatter. So basic stuff here. You guys have seen this since 8.1.5. Nothing should be too surprising. You can go Frigid Winds if you're playing Double Caster. Ring of Frost if you're playing FMP or with a Rogue or with a Monk, these burst setup type compositions. So just to quickly look at these. So they all do a little bit different for the specs. So Lucid Dreams for Frost makes it so your Frost Bolts and Flurry generates an additional Icicle. Is that good? It's okay. The Minor, however, makes it so your spells and abilities have a chance to generate an extra Icicle and heal you. Could this be good? I think it could be good in something like Rogue Mage 2s and something that you want a bit more consistency. Seems like it would help you fill in the gaps that Frost has with the spec. Maybe it's okay. Crucible of Flame, there's just the damage again. I think this is the same. This is the same. This is the same. Seemingly, this is the same. This is the same. Same. This is a bit different. Your spells and abilities have a chance to activate Icy Veins for 25% of its duration and reduce the cooldown of Icy Veins. Now, this is the one I'm really excited about for Frost. When I saw this on the PTR, I was like, some viewers were linking it to me. I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. I want to mess around with this, right? Icy Veins is actually good. It's haste. It's inherently good. If you're getting it, it's 20 seconds long. If you're getting it for 25% of its base duration, that's a quarter. So 5 seconds. Math, okay. 5 seconds there for that extra haste. And then it reduces the cooldown. So this one just seems really, really good to me. And this is the same one. So for Frost, Memory of Lucid Dreams, maybe Crucible, actually, to get a little bit more damage and consistency with the spec. And then Vision of Perfection, I'm super, super excited about. As far as the spec, it's this. And I guess I should say that as far as the stat breakdown, for Fire, it's Haste versus Mastery Crit. For Frost, it's also Haste versus Mastery Crit, but now that Mastery got buffed, I wouldn't be surprised if more Frost Mages were going Haste Mastery versus Crit, just to get a little bit more Mastery value out there. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I haven't been playing any Arcane at all, but I just want to take a quick, for any of you Arcane Mages out there that do like Arcane, I want to take a quick gander at it with you and just see if there's anything I might change. As far as the spec, as far as I had to guess, like this would be what I'm playing still. I don't really like Klepto's Arcane. Actually, I like to be able to spam Spell Steal, Master of Escape, kind of like if you've seen my Arcane guide, could be in place of Mass Invis or of Arcane Empowerment if you want to play a little bit more defensive. But other than that, it looks very solid. I think here for the Necklace trait, it could be... So the main one I want to see is this one, right? Vision of Perfection. This one looks like it's changing. Your spells and abilities have a chance to activate Arcane Power for 25% of its base duration. Reduces the cooldown of Arcane Power by 14.7% for the minor power. I don't know. I feel like for Arcane, maybe. It's only 10 seconds long for Arcane Power, so 25% of its base duration is only 2.5 seconds. Yikes, that's not much, right? Reduces the cooldown of it. Okay, I guess that's, I mean, it might be okay. Lucid Dreams. So for Lucid Dreams, it increases your mana regen rate for Arcane. Not really what we want to see for PvP and Arcane Mages, because PvP Arcane Mages have such good mana regen anyway, so Lucid Dreams probably not the play. Your spells and abilities have a chance to refund. Yeah, Lucid Dreams is Arcane, probably not the greatest. It might open new specs, or you can spam Arcane Blast more, but even that doesn't seem quite worth. But, you know, maybe it's a spec where you just burn yourself on mana and then you can actually never go something like that, but probably not. Crucible could be interesting. Bit more consistency, building up your burst around those big Crucible of Flames. Something to note is that the buff that you get from Crucible of Flame can be dispelled, purged, and spell stolen. So you could, as an Arcane Mage with a lot of spell steals, you could spell steal everybody else's Crucibles and then one-shot with it. Could be pretty good. And then the rest seems like the same, right? So seems like you would not want to go Temp Shield ever for Arcane Mage, because you already have enough PvP slots for Arcane, so Conflict and Strife not the play. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. You probably wouldn't want an extra blink as Arcane anyway, since you already have 4 blinks. You're okay with mobility. The Miner seems okay, though, because when you move more than 25 yards, you gain, within 4 seconds, you gain Intellect. You could get that with double blink, or maybe even with 1 blink. So the Miner from Ripple in Space could maybe be valuable as Arcane. Maybe you want to keep an eye on that. And then Vision of Perfection, something to keep in mind as well. So, guys, I just wanted to make a quick update video. Nothing crazy, but a quick update video on what I'm playing in 8.2. So you guys that were super confused, like, oh no, it's a new patch, what do I do? Haste first, Mastery Crit. Those are the essences. Those are the talents. Good luck, have fun, jump into those arenas. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.